How's it? Hang loose. Welcome.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Welcome to Mongoose Max Y, the channel. Yeah. Okay. Today I'm gonna do with this video a little movie review. It'll be a sloppy movie review, and it's on a movie that's out there in the theaters, and I don't mean to take away its box office punch, but this is all spoilers. So if you want to watch this movie, don't even watch this, because but it was discovered that the movie's kind of a flop anyways. It took a lot of money to make. So
Incorrect.
$90 million to make it, make 19. It's not doing well anyway, so I don't feel too bad about gutting it like a fish in a sense. Let's get right into it. The movie is it's Greenland. Greenland 2. Now, disclosure, I didn't see Greenland 1, and I thought I heard reviews that it was pretty good and exciting and all this, but this is the sequel, Greenland 2, and I guess its claim to fame is it has Gerard Butler in the movie. Jeez, okay. And the other claim to fame is that it's part of the genre of big meteor hits Earth, impact crater, everyone's in survival mode and trying to dog eat dog, everyone's for themselves, survival. And I'm assuming in Greenland 1 they went to Greenland to survive. Now, this has nothing to do with the current politics, or it has nothing to do with Greenland as in the life on Greenland as we might know it for real, people living in Greenland. It's just a location that they're getting away from the big meteor and all the subsequent meteor impact, the dinosaurs are extinct kind of stuff. So now the movie has pretty much almost no saving grace. There's no reason to go see this movie. I'm just gonna say I'm already going to give it in the D range. I don't know if it's D plus, minus, or just D. It's almost a total wash. If you like that type of aesthetic of it's crumbly, it's falling, the world's falling apart, watch out, there comes a meteor fragment, and then everyone's survival mode. If you dig on that stuff, or if you're a fan of Greenland 1, yeah, consider. But it's Greenland 2. I don't know what they did in Greenland 1 that was so exciting, I have no idea. But Greenland 2, they start off in Greenland, and apparently they're at that what that military base is in Greenland, because we had military bases since after World War II. Since the 50s, we had military bases in Greenland, like we're keeping an eye on Russia. So there's like an Air Force base that it starts off at, and they have problems. They thought they're safe in their bunker-like habitat. They all got there. We're safe now in the bunker thingy.
Accident.
But there's more than accident. There's like they're uprooted with earthquake, and then they go into their escape pod boats because there's 100-foot tidal waves everywhere. And they make it to different areas, and I think in Europe.
Interesting.
And the whole goal, interesting, is it? The whole goal is to make it to the impact crater itself, which now has this lore, this myth of being a paradise. So everywhere else on Earth is just royal wiped out like the dinosaurs. It's just devastation and everything's burned up and everyone's like and just screw over the wall. But over there somewhere in the impact crater is a paradise. But here's one thing about the plot and the story writing, that they didn't give exposition or explanation of why this crater is so wonderful to go to. Why is it such a goal? They gave an explanation about these storms that run around, that they come out of nowhere. You never know where they have this, they're driving along, and you gotta watch out about those storms, or they kind of radioactive, and there's lightning bolts, and they talk about that, they talk about this, but they don't really, why are they going there? So Jared, his wife, and I don't know, daughter? No, his son. He has a son. Yeah. So Jared Butler's character has this son, and there's also not enough development with the, he's just a restless son. And so when they start going into the things, I don't know, kind of, when stuff happens, you're not really you don't have emotional involvement with the characters that much. Unless you like Gerard Butler, I mean, so, but the other thing is, there's not much acting going on. It's sort of sort of, I guess. Surgeon. So let's just get right into it and make short work of it. I'll show you a bunch of stills. So once again, spoiler alert, we'll have to go to that place, and let's get on. Take a looky-see at Greenland 2. Okay, here we go. So it starts off in this bunker called the movie theater, and Gerard Butler, see, because it's still the credits, they're planning out, they have this whole thing, they're scoping out, they're not hearing from people too much else in the world, who else is out there alive. They have all these notes and everything about whatever from surviving in the bunker. Now, here's the impact crater itself. If you look at it, it looks big and hot, but I don't know about this impact crater. It's pretty darn big. Now I was trying to size it up with impact crater for the dinosaurs, because you figured dinosaurs. The one that happened in the Yucatan that busted the dinosaurs is probably a lot smaller than that. So already, if you're going by, an impact that big would have really wiped out the whole atmosphere of the planet. But anyways, everyone's still kicking, and it's time to migrate from Greenland, which is getting earthquakes now. So they filmed it in Iceland. Not a confusion. I don't know if, never mind politics. It's filmed in Iceland, but it is in the picture Greenland. Iceland does have volcanoes, so they has a little snapshot of volcanoes. They escape in a boat, and they have these giant waves. So the first thing they do is they're wrecked in Greenland with these rescue that can survive big waves. And it starts coming along. Comes another storm. The storm has earthquakes, and they got to get into the rescue boats. And they get into the rescue boats, and they're like, "Oh my God, what are we doing? Here comes this thing." And they didn't get into rescue yet. They're still in there going, "Should we go over there? I don't know. Should we go over here? I don't know. We're safe." And then you start introducing these characters that are sitting around trying to scheme about, but the big impact crater, they say it's some cool stuff over there, so we should go there. And they're like, no, we can't go over there, but we can't stay here because this is a giant earthquake. He's like, yeah. He's, I don't know. He's veteran of getting to Greenland. And that I think is his wife. I'm not sure. I got lost with the who's who bit. And you can't breathe the outside air, so this thing with gas masks, big explosions. They have the earthquakes happening, so they have they have to get to the boat, and then everyone's like dog eat dog, every man for themselves. They steal each other's face mask off. They get on the boat, and oh my gosh, and there's gigantic waves, and they're finally putting it across the ocean. and they figure they have just enough that diesel gas in this little thingy to get somewhere to like Scotland, I think they were going to, or Europe or whatever. And of course there's like these big huge storms that come in every once in a while. Oh my gosh, here comes the storm. So they get to one of these places. Bird. And they finally hit land, and they're able to get into this kind of van, and they go trudging along in the van, outrunning the storm, and I don't know what happens. And we pick up this other character, and I don't even know who this is, but it's the friend.
I'm scared.
The man, the wife, the son, and this girl. I don't know. And then there's this guy too, because they got the van. When they got the van, they traded the watch, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah. So they're moving along, trying to go to like London. I'm not sure. They hit the woods there. They're like, okay, maybe stop someplace to stand. And then all of a sudden, I hear something. What is that you hear? Wait, get to the trees. Here comes these little extra meteor showers that just come across the land, have a giant wind, and yeah. So they escape that. Then all of a sudden, there's the meteor shower thing. And hold on to the tree, or you'll be blown away like Twister. They kind of try to allude to different movies like Mad Max, just in aesthetics, not much. And then this meteor thing, he's like, just come down and watch out. Oh, we survived the danger of the giant wave, the meteor shower. Boom, there goes the van. And they wind up in London. Now, London, of course, is all trashed out, and they have these little survival pockets. And they wind up finding this little old lady in a nursing home, and it's permanent Christmas ornaments. Reminds me. and then they find out that the guy, the man, has been outside too long, so he's got this lung contamination, kind of like mesothelioma kind of deal with the meteor. So he doesn't have much long to live. He's got 6 weeks to live. No, why didn't you tell me? So he knows he's only got a little bit short time to live. They say goodbye to the nice old lady and the nursing home people, who I guess they're just going to leave behind. And they get into the van thing, and they go driving along with this, I guess, new car, a new vehicle, and they run across the skirmish people. The lady, who I don't know who it is, gets hit in the head with a bullet because they're shooting. It's like a little guerrilla warfare, and they bury her. And the son, this is the son, is going, why do you say such things? Because Gerard says, oh, may
What do you want?
May the road rise up to greet you, which is sort of an Irish, Scottish drinking well-wishing. May the road rise up to meet you, and happy trails kind of thing. And he's like, oh, why do we say that when people die? Well, we don't know if there's afterlife. So is there a God? Is there an afterlife? The movie tries to bring little messages in, which is kind of it's grasping at straws when it tries to do that. It's not hitting hard.
I'm close.
So they go off. They know the guy's got limited time. They're driving to the big crater, which is impact crater somewhere. So
I'm behind you.
They go and they get to this chasm. It's like, oopsie, there's no more English Channel, but there's a canyon. And they're like, wait, but I'm afraid of heights. Just go. And so they go across this little stretchy bridge, which kind of has aesthetic to, Indiana Jones, the Temple of Doom bridge. And they're going across going, oh no, I'm afraid of heights, just go. And it's rocky and it gets rumbly and starts crumbling. And it's like, oh my gosh. And it is kind of like, this is, I don't know, probably one of the better scenes. But they're like, it's crumbling and I'm scared of heights, the kid. And he's like, but just do it. And then they get to the second bridge, which is these ladders strung together. So they're trying to do the suspense action bit going on. And they finally, oh my gosh, it's falling apart. And then the ladder falls down.
Anti-clockwise.
They make it. So they make it to the other side, and they're like,
why are you here?
Okay, now where we're going? Let's go a little bit further, because we have have to find where to go. And then they meet this guy. He's like, who are you? He has a gun, but he's like, now all of a sudden they're friends. And, well, we have nothing to repay you with because it's all barter stuff. It's like, well, companionship is good. So he brings them further along to France, to this area in France. And they meet up with the French guy who's growing his own garden, his victory garden, and he's got a wife that's in a wheelchair and a daughter. So now he's got a son and he's got the daughter. It's like,
absolutely not.
And they have that peaceful night of rest. It's like, oh yes, but we have to continue on. But he's like, but you know what? I have a friend that you must find, and he can take you to the crater. And so they get a night's rest, and the guy has a little romantic, the boy and the girl got a little romantic, oh look, I got the star blanket. Wait, whoops. What am I doing? And over here they have, wait a second. Oh gosh. They find the map. It's like, if you go to the crater, you must find out that there's fighting all around the crater, and you must go show him this picture and ask for so and so. It's like, okay, thank you, but I give you this picture to get safe passage to the guy. We'll get you to past the crater fighting. Only if you take my daughter with you. It's like, oh no, okay. So they go, and they take the daughter, and they
clockwise
go close to the crater, and they're having picnic, but they get ambushed by another squad of people fighting the fighters around the crater. Oh yeah, and then they're like, who are you? We will fight you. And they say, no, do you know General Jean Debut, or whatever his name was? And he said, oh well, we'll take you to him. Wait, and then they go to the fighting camp at the rim of the crater. See, look, they're camped out here. And then they go, oh, do you know Jean Debut? I forgot the guy's name. Well, there's a problem.
Stop recording.
No, stop. The wife and the daughter. The guy you're looking for has been killed in the guerrilla raid. And next is, but what are you going to do? But I'm going to die. I have to get my family to the crater. He's like, well, there is a bus going. Now, this is what they call God in the machine, dude ex machina. It's like all of a sudden there's a convenient excuse because they're like, what are we gonna do? I gotta get to the crater. I've only got 6 weeks to live anyways, and I promised my family. And he's like, well, we got a bus going over there. So all of a sudden there's this bus. What? So they hop on the bus, and then they're driving in this bus, and they're driving to the crater, and then they get attacked by more of these fighters, and there's a big struggle. They get everybody off the bus, and then Gerard struggles with the guy, and the gun goes off, and then it's like, oh, but they continue on, but Gerard is injured, but he's shot. He's got 6 weeks to live. They make it to the crater,
by no means,
and it's like, there it is. Oh my gosh, we finally made it. But I'm asking, why this impact crater? Because
you're listening.
It's paradise. So, oh, here's the impact crater. We finally made it. Oh boy. You don't have the oh boy thing. And you think, okay, Gerard's injured. Maybe the impact crater has healing waters. Oh, no, he doesn't. Gerard's like, just go on without me. It's like Moses. I can't enter into the Garden of Eden or whatever. I can't cross the Jordan. So he's like, oh, he croaks. And then he has this flashback of all his memories, the good times in the past. Oh yes, and the times they dodged the meteors, and the times with his wife, and now they're just at this impact crater where they can build a new life, because it's all about, you know what, build a new life. That's what it's about. And and a picture of the turtle.
Give it back.
Give it back. And a picture of a turtle. Yeah, and that's how it ends. there's a voiceover as the guy croaks. They're at the rib crater. It's like, look what you can do. There's always a new start. It's always what we make of it's not what happened in the past. It's what we make of it now. It's kind of this voiceover of their little message, moral to the story, and it's yucky. Not very inspiring. So the movie,
I can see you.
Overall, it's just sort of, and they spent more money on this one than they did in the first one because they thought, hey, we have a sequel, and then it's just they went from Greenland over to the impact crater, and I don't know why they just get a new life, because yeah, it's all like a Happy Valley crater time, and you can watch ducks and build a new you had the boy and girl, you know, Adam and Eve in paradise kind of imagery. Anyways, so that's the movie. I'll give it a kind of a D minus. Give it a D minus. I'll just give it a D. I don't know. But that's Greenland 2. Save your money. You don't have to go see that one, I don't think. Anyways, that's it. Anyways, have a happy day. Aloha. Bye now. Okay, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.